Have you set yourself personal and professional goals this year? I know that I personally haven't, and I know why you're thinking, well, geez, Darren, we're already in August. Why haven't you sorted that out? And I think it's all down to do with priorities. Now, at the moment, a lot of things are changing for me. A lot of things have changed in the last 12 months. And so I finally got round to the point of I need to write these things down so I have a clear direction and goal of where to go. So I've written down 5 or 6 personal goals I'd like to share with you, and I've written down 5 professional goals that I'd like to share with you. So what I'd like you to do is, once you've listened to this, have a think about your goals, drop them down in the comments, give me a like and give me a follow, because these are really important. I'm going to do personal goals first because this is really important and special. Number 1 is to spend more quality time with my girls and give them new experiences. My eldest the other day, she turned around to me and said, "Daddy, I'd like to go and see a mountain." And I'm sitting there thinking, I probably take it for granted that I'm in mountains quite a bit with the work that I do. And she's never seen one. You know, she's only 4 years old. She turns 5 in October. So that would be really a nice experience for her. So I think on the 18th of August, when I've got them for a whole week, I'm going to take them up to the mountains so that she can experience that. She wants me to take her fishing. She wants me to take her bodyboarding. So those shared experiences are really important. But that brings me on to point 2. Create time freedom by becoming successful. So for me, wealth isn't just about money. Wealth is about having the time to actually enjoy life. And unfortunately, when I was younger, you know, my dad's idea of wealth was to bring in as much money as possible so that he could take us on as many holidays as he could. You know, he wanted to go on 2 holidays a year, which, don't get me wrong, was fantastic. But that meant that we never saw him. You know, he'd go out working all day as a driving instructor. He'd then come home of an evening and he'd spend all night in the garage working on cars. So I want to create that time freedom so that I'm able to enjoy those moments with my children. Number 3, build my business to support a household and my kids without the need for a second person's income. I am a single dad. I have 2 young girls. I want to be able to be there for them. So this kind of ties in with the last bit, point 2, about creating time freedom. The way to do that is to become successful and put those things in place that I can have that time, but to earn enough money still so that I can support a house by myself, and let's say one of the girls wanted to be with me full time, to be able to have them full time with me without the need for a second income. So that means that when I do start dating again, I can be with someone just because I want to be with that someone and not because I need a second income to support my life. So that's really important. Number 4, lose weight. I'd like to see a 6-pack. You know, I've tried all kinds of things and I've never been able to shift that fat. Turned 40 this year, I've got a dad bod, right? I don't need a dad bod, I need a 6-pack. So let's bring that on. Number 5, learn to love myself. You know, a lot of us suffer with self-confidence issues. A lot of things have gone in our life, but how can we learn to love others without loving ourselves? So, you know, I'm going to work on my own mental fitness to be able to do that. And number 6, be in a Viking movie. All right, so growing my beard back out, going to start growing my hair back out. Weird thing, I know, probably one of the things that's going to be harder to do, but I'd like to be in a Viking movie, tick it off my box, do my midlife crisis, life sorted. So they're my personal goals. Right, so next, professional goals. I love to teach, and I used to run photography courses when I was younger, and they was really well received. But I felt at that point I needed to come away from it because I was too young and I needed to create my work. But I love giving back, and so that's what I want to do, is I want to give back to people. I want to do more talks, more seminars, more workshops, more masterclasses, and I want to talk at the photography show. So I'm going to get myself a speaker slot at the photography show one way or another, and you'll see me there. Number 2, build relationships with brands and create content and improve products. I think it's really important within our industry to keep inventing new things, to keep modifying things to make them better, and the only way of doing that is by feedback. So I want to grow more relationships with brands to work with me on all of the tuition and the workshops as well, but also so I can try these products and say, look, you know, this isn't quite working for me for what I'm trying to do. I think it would be better for you know, if we try this or that, and see my feedback being implemented and improving products that all of you guys are going to enjoy doing and using. Number 3, grow a social following to over 10,000 followers on all channels. Right, it's been a while. I've been working directly with a race team for the last 2 years, so I've kind of let that slip. So I need to rebuild things. So if you're watching this, click the follow button, click the like button, click the subscribe button, whatever platform we're on, use it. Number 4, travel less but more. Well, what do I mean for that? I've done a lot of traveling in the last couple of years, but I've been driving from place to place. So I want to get to my location quicker and get home quicker so that I can get that time freedom to spend with the girls. So travel less but more. Upgrade on my gear. My gear is old now. I'm going to be doing videos on what isn't working for me anymore, what I need to upgrade, why I'm going to upgrade, why am I upgrading it at this point. So that's going to become really, really important. So they're my professional and personal goals. I'd like to hear more about your goals in the comments, so get down there, add them. Cheers guys.